Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Inside handoff goes to Madison. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders need only one to take the lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It's pretty obvious this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell again. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Changing it up here. Jackson. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. A 27-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Minshew to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Launching deep down the right side. Wide open, downfield. Got it! It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He can run it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Minshew setting up to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Hey, middle. Hey, report. Ready? Ready, shot. Hey. Get out.
He'll throw it. Flush down now to his left. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Forward.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Running right with Mitchell. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So at halftime, the Raiders fighting to an advantage on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Well, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds Aguilar. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You gotta make a move.
Working quickly here.
You gotta make it happen.
First down, here's Lamar. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
Another try following the sack. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
13.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one's incomplete over the middle. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Minshew. Escapes out to the left. He's on the move. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Rifles it, and it's caught. And this one does not go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Lamar. He's on the move. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Jackson throwing here. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Following the play, we're going to have to pause as they tend to an injured player. It's Zay Flowers. Wow, an exciting playmaker for this offense who's being looked at. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. into the hands of Walker. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a third-quarter lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
You.
Jackson throwing for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Madison. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Minshew working from the gun. Quick hitter complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, Madison. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get it up to the 44. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Minshew. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Minshew. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds his man en route complete. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Big gap up the middle. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They give it to Madison. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return coming from the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? No, we changed it. Sit up.
Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Pass complete to Walker. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ready? Right shot. Report. Sit up.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the fumble recovery is made. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaken up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They're running the option, short side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hurt.
First throw for the backup now. This finds Mitchell complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Hand off to the back. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Go!
Jones trying the left side. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down, 1 yard to go. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the 1st down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens holding just a 1-point advantage. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 4.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
8 yards.
Looking to throw it. He'll get this one to Madison. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To throw. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Throwing now. And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Minshew. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now to throw. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing on first is Minshew. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
The throw again on second down here, Minshew. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he secures the first down before stopping the clock at 26 seconds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. Sticking in the air with Minshew. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long, it's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They snap it. Here's Minshew. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens.